Neil, 1 week since we last spoke, or just over a week, we had a draw on Friday and a win on Monday, and now our safety is secured. What are your final thoughts on the two games last weekend?
Yeah, obviously 4 points from them two games is a brilliant return. I was just looking back. I didn't have time to really look at it, but going back to after we got beat by Wildstone, I remember being lower than a snake's belly on that Saturday and that Monday after. And I think in the 7 games since then, we've picked up 15 points, which is pretty remarkable. So obviously delighted to take a deep breath and know that we're safe. We didn't know that till after the 3 o'clock games on Monday, but it's great now that we haven't got that to worry about, and we've still got 2 games to focus on. But it's brilliant that we've secured it.
Picked up a couple of injuries during the Aldershot game, particularly in the first half. Some bad news, especially Adam Chickson. And then we found out we've had a few more injuries in the week. What can you update us going into tomorrow?
Yeah, first of all on Chicks, I was absolutely gutted when I heard the news, as I'm sure a few people are. What a wonderful guy. I had him at Notts, and I've had him again here, and his professionalism is first class. The way he is, even when he wasn't playing, he was brilliant around the lads, drove the lads forward. I think he wants to go into coaching management. He likes the psychology side of the game. He's always asking questions. And to kind of end his time with us like that, I wanted to freshen him up. He had a few games out. He come back and he looked really sharp, set up the goal with a great cross. So, I have spoke to him on the phone, but our best wishes go to Chicks and his recovery. Really, really sad news. Dale, another one who came off, and we've got sort of conflicting reports in his scan results, so we're going to send them off to a specialist to clarify it. And I think with players like Innie, with Timmy, with Dale, Will Yaskalainen, players who have got sort of injuries and played with injuries and picked up injuries, we need to make sure now as we're going into the summer that everything's done to understand what they are, and if anything needs to be done to do it, because we can't send people away for their summers, not knowing exactly the full extent, and if they are coming back, they come back injured.
Another early kickoff tomorrow. I think the Zone probably selected us for their TV picks, thinking that perhaps we might have still been in amongst the relegation battle. As it is, there's two teams looking to finish in the top half of the table now. What are your thoughts heading into the Eastleigh game tomorrow?
Yeah, I think, and I'm sure Kelvin's an old friend of mine from Wimbledon days, the Eastleigh manager. So I'm sure Kelvin's the same. It's, I've just spoke to the players then about making sure the performance isn't after the Lord Mayor's show, and we've done remarkably well over the last, well, we've done ever since I've been here, to be fair, but certainly over the last few weeks we've been brilliant. And although we want to take a deep breath after what we've done, we don't want it to affect our performances. So excuse me, I'm hoping that the lads will, we've had a chat about mentality and really driving for the last 2 games.
Tickets are £10 for tomorrow for adults, or capped at £10. We've got obviously another early kickoff. The whole squad will be in the bar afterwards to thank the fans. Obviously, they were brilliant on Monday as well. So how important is it, like you say, is a place to play with freedom and going with the last home game and really put on a show for the fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to put on a show. I think we did in the first half at Aldershot. We'll certainly go in with the right mentality. That's the key. And I say fans have been brilliant since I've been here. So we there was a lot of negativity, and separation maybe between the players and the fans a little bit prior, and I feel like we've turned that around. Monday was a great example of that. I feel like there's a really good feeling around the place, and we need to try and use that to our advantage. Home form's been good on Saturday, and then after the game go and spend some time with them. And obviously the following week we've got the family fun day, so there's occasions when we can get together and mingle, and hopefully they'll be in really positive circumstances.
Thank you, Neil. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.